Welcome to this session on recruitment and retention of fire and EMS personnel. The material in this program was developed to address the current problems regarding this topic and look at several solutions that have been tried and found successful. This research for this course and the course itself is funded by a SAFER grant to the Firemen's Association of the State of Pennsylvania. The project was conducted by VFIS for the Firemen's Association. The bottom line is that recruitment and retention is a local problem and has to be addressed at that level. All of the suggestions in this program will not be applicable to every emergency service organization. The most significant suggestion that can be made is to study the local problem and apply those recommendations identified in this program that will be most helpful in your situation. This strategic plan initiative is the result of a concept developed by the Executive Planning Committee of the Firemen's Association of the State of Pennsylvania and funded by a FEMA SAFER grant prepared for FASP by Firehouse Grants. The project is managed by VFIS. Developed for the Firemen's Association of the State of Pennsylvania by VFIS, this specific course has 4 objectives. Number 1, help you understand how to find members. Number 2, help you understand how to keep those people. Number 3, help you understand what motivates people to stay. And number 4, help you understand the impacts of leadership. Leaders with experience in human relations seem to be able to retain members the best. This does not mean being a softie is good leadership. What it entails is communication up and down the chain of command, listening to the suggestion of others, being fair and honest with all members, and creating a team atmosphere within the department. Research was conducted on prior projects and related findings of programs implemented in Pennsylvania and throughout the United States. This includes National Fire Academy research papers from Pennsylvania students, United States Fire Administration texts on emergency service recruitment and retention, stories from various trade publications, state agency study reports, the Pennsylvania Senate Resolution 60 report, various Pennsylvania-related university research projects, and independent research conducted as part of this grant initiative. There are 4 key points to remember that are pivotal to successful recruitment and retention. First, recruitment and retention is a local problem. The leadership, needs, and challenges are all local. Second, recruitment is marketing. When do you market? All the time. Third, benefit programs require you to know what members want before it becomes an incentive. And fourth, research tells us that ineffective leadership is the most common reason for a decline in members other than not having time to serve. A good leader is a strategist, laying out where the organization is going. He or she then uses the personnel resources within the group effectively to reach the goals that are established. Dictatorships and cliques do not work in the emergency services. Emergency services are like cultures. This was reinforced during research from the symbolism found in 2 texts, Collapse and Bowling Alone. In Collapse, Dr. Jared Diamond relates 5 components to collapse or failure, which include the climate change, in the fire and EMS case, relationship with elected officials or the community. Hostile neighbors. In the fire and EMS world, that would be other fire departments or groups seeking our members or seeking our funds. Trade patterns. In fire and EMS, this would be how the service is delivered, consolidations, mergers, and so on. Next would be environmental problems. In our world of fire and EMS, this involves politics in the community, union activities, and internal and external strife. And the fifth potential failure area is that of society's response to environmental problems, or in our case, the positive or negative support given to the fire and EMS agencies. Each society and the volunteer fire and EMS service will choose to succeed or to fail. Dr. Robert Putnam warns that our stock of social capital, the very fabric of our connections with each other, has plummeted, impoverishing our lives and communities. More Americans are bowling than ever before, but they are not bowling in leagues. Putnam shows how changes in work, family structure, age, suburban life, television, computers, women's roles, and other factors have contributed to this decline and the relationship to the fire and EMS service. Research found that people join fire departments for specific reasons. Nationally, people join by word of mouth to help their community, to gain job skills, for excitement or personal interest, because family or friends are involved, due to active agencies with high response activities, for the training that's offered, or as a retirement activity. In Pennsylvania, it was found that people join due to word of mouth of others, because friend or family involvement, as a result of attending an open house, being notified by a flyer or a newsletter, as a result of a presentation at a school or a business, to be a fire police responder, to patronize the social club, or due to a paid ad. Within the 6 regions of the Firemen's Association of the state of Pennsylvania, there are differences in why people join. It was found in the Southeast that it was to help the community, gain skills, because of high response activities, the training and education that was offered, and the opportunity to live in a fire station. In the Southwest, it was to help the community and to be with family and friends. In the Northeast, it was because people join to help the community and because they are asked to join. In the Northwest, it was to help the community, gain job skills, for the excitement, for personal interest, and to be with family and friends. In the South Central, people joined to help the community, for the camaraderie of the group, and to supplement their income with financial stipends. And finally, in the North Central, it was to help the community while being with family and friends. There are a number of reasons that people no longer want to participate in fire and EMS agencies. It is clear that one of the big obstacles to recruitment and retention is communications. We must be able to communicate the recruitment problem and answer prospective members' questions clearly. Nationally, they include no time, leaving the area, not being asked, not knowing what is expected of them, poor leadership, and a poor image of the organization. Statewide, these reasons to leave include their moving away, job or family commitments, a lack of interest, a personal conflict, training and fundraising requirements, and conflict with leadership, retirement, school, or college attendance. By region, the top 3 issues were as follows. In the Southeast, people leave because of no time, training demands, fundraising demands, or can't afford to live in the area, along with poor leadership. In the Northeast, the reasons to leave include no time, moved away from the area, work demands, family demands, or they've lost interest. In the Southwest, reasons to leave include the demands of training and fundraising and life changes. While in the Northwest, the reasons to leave include time demands, moving away, a career change, and training demands. In the South Central, the reasons people are leaving the service are work demands, training and fundraising demands, moving away, or they're just burned out. And finally, in the North Central, people are leaving because of time commitments, they're moving away, or internal organizational conflicts.